Once hailed as the future of transportation, Tesla was seen as both innovative and environmentally friendly. People admired Elon Musk as a tech visionary who helped build the electric vehicle market from the ground up.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk has promised shareholders he'll spend more time on his company and less time in the White House.
But today, the story is very different. Tesla's brand has taken a serious hit, partly because of global competition, but largely due to Elon Musk's increasingly controversial political stance.
Is just out with its first quarter numbers. Car revenue is down something like 20%. You can see it here. Overall, down about 9%.
Musk, on his company's earnings call Tuesday, said that while he will be stepping back from the White House Doge office in May.
What was once a symbol of progress is now being overshadowed by politics and public backlash. Sales have dropped, used car prices have plummeted, and the public reaction has been intense. In some places, people are even smashing Teslas in protest. Across the globe, the used Tesla market is flooded. A growing number of owners are trying to sell their vehicles, and public perception is shifting fast. Protests have broken out, and in Europe, automakers like Volkswagen are now outselling Tesla. Even in the US, recent data shows Tesla's grip on the EV market is weakening. A big part of the problem is how closely Musk has aligned himself with political figures like Donald Trump. While Musk might believe this boosts his influence, many consumers feel alienated. The brand has become polarizing. So how did things get here? A few years ago, owning a Tesla meant you were ahead of the curve, tech-savvy and eco-conscious. Driving one was a status symbol. But now, that image has started to fade. Musk's vocal support for controversial politicians and issues has turned many fans away. At the same time, more incidents of vandalism and public demonstrations against Tesla are popping up. That shift is showing in the numbers. Listings for used Teslas in the US have reached record highs, with many owners eager to sell. While the overall electric vehicle market in America is growing, Tesla's sales are falling. Even newer models like the Cybertruck have taken big hits in value. Production has slowed too. Tesla made and delivered fewer cars than expected. In key markets like China and Germany, Tesla's share has dropped significantly. Local competitors like BYD in China are stepping up, and Tesla's dominance is slipping. All this has hurt the company's stock in a big way. At one point, Tesla faced one of the worst stock crashes in its history. Despite that, the Model 3 and Model Y are still performing well. But that might not be enough. Cybertruck deliveries have been limited, and production delays continue. Musk believes the revamped Model Y will top global sales charts, but his political rants may be doing more damage than he realizes. His open support for Trump and controversial political groups abroad has sparked protests and boycotts. These aren't just online complaints anymore. In London, protesters literally destroyed a Tesla Model S as performance art to criticize Musk's stance on Ukraine and economic inequality. The event was planned and protected, but the message was loud and clear. Tesla has also been the focus of demonstrations in both the US and Europe. Former fans are now among the critics, and Tesla's issues go beyond just economics. This is a full-on cultural crisis. Meanwhile, the competition is only getting stronger. In Europe, EV sales are booming, but Tesla isn't leading the charge anymore. Volkswagen has taken the top spot, with its ID.4 model outselling Tesla's Model Y. Other brands like Renault and Kia are gaining ground fast, while traditional gas-powered cars like the Peugeot 208 and VW Golf are still selling strong. Internally, Tesla's also facing struggles. It quietly pulled back from its ambitious production targets. Even though the EV market is expanding, Tesla reported its first annual sales decline in years. And then there's Musk himself. His politics are affecting the brand. People are putting anti-Musk stickers on their Teslas. Showrooms are being picketed. Some dealerships have even been vandalized. It's all turning Tesla into more than just a car company. It's now at the heart of a much bigger social and political divide. Another challenge? Tesla's product lineup is too limited. Most of its sales come from just 2 models. Meanwhile, competitors like Toyota offer cars in many different segments. Tesla has also scrapped plans for an affordable model and shifted focus to self-driving robotaxis and even humanoid robots, moves that some investors worry are distractions from the core business. So, where does this leave Tesla? Can the company turn things around with new technology and bold ideas? Or has it drifted too far off course, both in the market and in the public eye? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Tesla is no longer just a car company. It's become a symbol of the intersection between innovation, ideology, and public opinion. And that's a tough road to drive on. In the next few months, Tesla has 2 big things planned: launching a more affordable car and rolling out a robo-taxi service in Austin, Texas. These moves are meant to help Tesla bounce back and stay competitive in a market that's getting tougher by the day. But here's the big question: will it be enough? With politics, public backlash, and growing safety concerns swirling around, it's hard to say. Tesla isn't just facing technical or financial challenges anymore. It's also dealing with an image problem that's spread into the streets, literally. A representative for Tesla recently reminded people not to vandalize cars after a public art performance in London, where protesters smashed a Tesla to make a point. That car's battery was removed and recycled beforehand, but the message was clear. The brand is now deeply divided in the public's mind. Across the US and Europe, there have been massive protest days at Tesla stores, like the Tesla takedown. Much of this started becoming more visible when Elon Musk started taking strong political stances, especially after he bought Twitter. Some of his early fans? They're now his critics. Take Giles Pearson, 32. He said, "He's completely changed my mind," right before taking a sledgehammer to a Tesla during a protest. That kind of shift in public opinion is showing up in the numbers too. Tesla's stock dropped by 36% in the first quarter of 2025. Clearly, this isn't just a business problem, it's a cultural one. And while Tesla is struggling, competitors are thriving, especially in Europe. In January, electric vehicle sales shot up by 37%, but Tesla didn't lead the charge. Volkswagen did. Their ID.4 outsold the Tesla Model Y by a huge margin. The Model Y saw a 46% drop, while the ID.4 had a 195% increase. Other VW electric cars, like the ID.7, also saw massive growth. Kia's EV3 and Renault's new electric model are quickly becoming fan favorites too. Meanwhile, gas-powered cars like the Dacia Sandero, Peugeot 208, and Volkswagen Golf are still dominating European sales charts. So not only is Tesla up against its own brand issues, it's also losing ground to some serious competition. There's more. Tesla had once promised to build 20 million cars a year by 2030, but it has quietly walked back that goal. In 2024, the company saw its first sales drop in years, down to 1.79 million vehicles, even as the overall electric car market grew. And let's talk about Elon Musk. His growing support for Donald Trump has also caused a stir. After a big announcement about Trump investing in Tesla, the company's valuation dropped more than 15%. So far, Musk's political moves seem to be hurting the brand more than helping. The backlash isn't just online. Protesters have broken windows at Tesla showrooms, vandalized vehicles, and some Tesla owners are now covering their cars with anti-Musk stickers. It's become clear, Tesla's problems are now a mix of ideology and economics. Another major issue? Tesla's limited lineup. While brands like Toyota offer cars in every category, Tesla relies mostly on the Model 3 and Model Y. The cheaper Model 2 that many hoped for was shelved, and instead, Tesla is focusing on projects like robotaxis and humanoid robots. Some investors are starting to wonder if Tesla has strayed too far from its original mission. For years, Tesla's value was tied closely to Elon Musk's vision. But now, growing political controversy, fewer product options, and intense competition are chipping away at that dream. So, what now? Despite all the drama, Tesla isn't giving up. Two big launches are on the way: a more affordable model aimed at middle-class buyers, and the debut of a self-driving robo-taxi service in Austin this June. These are huge moves designed to recapture attention, rebuild trust, and get the brand back on track. But whether that'll work is still uncertain. The world is watching closely to see if Tesla can regain its footing. Because at this point, winning back public trust is just as important as any new technology. Tesla is no longer just a car company. It's become a symbol at the center of politics, culture, and global competition. With the right moves, there's still a chance for a comeback. But the next steps will be critical. Public opinion could make or break Tesla's future. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be watching to see what happens next.